made this coin purse in the very beginning, like when I first started sewing last year. And so I've been wanting to make a new one for a while. And she makes a coin purse, and I thought it was super, super cute. This fabric is the same fabric I use for my makeup pouches. And so I just have a lot of this left over. Well, I think I do at least. So this is something I've been super excited to try. I got this from a family member. It's called Quilter's Cut and Press, and this is from 1995. It's this thing that you can use to cut out your fabric on this side, and then you flip it over, and this is like a little portable ironing board, which I thought was so cool. But I'm just gonna quickly press out all of the fabric just because it makes your finished product look so much better. While the iron is heating up, I'm gonna pick out the zipper I want to use, and then I'm gonna do pink. We're gonna do pink. Make sure it's nice and hot. That is so easy. I love that so much. This one is like so wrinkly, and then it just makes it look so much more crisp. I know a lot of people don't like ironing as part of their like sewing process, and they tend to skip it, but I really do enjoy ironing. I think it's probably one of my favorite parts. Through. Oh, there we go. Okay. And then I guess I have like seam guides right here on the plate, so I think you just line it up with that. Okay, so I did a little bit off camera. I did one panel at least. I was trying to figure out how to use this quilting guide, and I think this is on backwards. I think it needs to be on this side. But I went ahead and did diagonal. You can't see it very well, but I'll show you the back. I did diagonal stitches. They're about like 2 inches apart. I'll take you through how I did the other side. I'm not looking right here, I'm more so looking at this fabric right here to see where it's going, to make it as straight as possible. Okay, now I have my 2 X's. Looks pretty even. Now, I'm gonna use my guide, and I'm gonna put it on the stitching line I just made. So that I just made a stitching line right here. I'm putting the quilting guide on that, if that makes sense. I'm not a professional. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm sure there's lots of great tutorials online on how to use a quilting guide, and I'm pretty sure I'm using this wrong, but this is just how I'm doing it right now. Awesome. Okay, get my marker. Do an inch here. Perfect. Look how cute that little square is. I'm keeping all these scraps, by the way. I think what I'm gonna do in my next project is make a little pin cushion with that as the excess, because I just don't want to throw it away. Perfect. That's why I like making content, because what it forces me to do is to finally finish the projects that I've been wanting to finish, start new projects I've been wanting to start, because I'm like, oh, you gotta make a new video, so that means you have to find something else to sell, which is fun. I really do like making YouTube videos. I know my videos are a lot more slower paced than most YouTubers, but I enjoy it. And I hope you guys do too. Because I do want to limit my own time on social media, and so I would hate to create content that makes people feel stuck or like they're wasting their time, but I'd rather make stuff that makes people feel inspired to start their own projects. I want to create something that you can, kind of play in the background while you're working on your own stuff rather than being glued to a screen. But if you like watching my videos, that's totally cool too. But, I hope I'm making sense. But what we're going to do next is, with a 1/8 seam allowance, I'm going to sew along this to reinforce the seams.